Hello everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of Cartoon Toonsdays Reviews, the new review show in which I'll be reviewing classic and modern animated shows and movies, ranging from the greats and not-so-greats. Today we'll be looking at a not-so-great modern cartoon. Anyways, the cartoon is... oh my gosh. Saying it is painful. I mean, really, it's painful. Fanboy and Chum Chum. I mean, really, it's like Nick has been going out of its way to greenlight the worst cartoons they possibly could. And this is the worst of them, folks. But, for your enjoyment, I'm gonna look at it today in my first review. Here we go. As you know, even the worst of shows can have good theme songs sometimes. Let's take a listen.
Whoa! Here we go,
Spare my eardrums, Nickelodeon. Spare my eardrums. No. I don't want your eardrums to bleed, so I destroyed my television. Really? Is that the best theme song we can come up with? Something catchy? No. Something that will annoy the crap out of you, so you'll watch it anyways because your brain's already dead by the time that the show comes on? Let's just get on with the review. Well, okay. Even the most basic of cartoons need a plot of some sort. And Fanboy and Chum Chum's plot... heck, it has no plot! Okay, here's the real plot. Two little idiots run around and do crap. That's the plot. Come on! Really? That's the plot? Well, since there's no stinking plot, besides them doing random crap...
Here's a good idea. Have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener.
But there is one major plot point in the show. I take the term major with a gigantic grain of salt. They have an unhealthy obsession with these things called Frosty Freezy Freeze or something, and it's not funny. Every time they try to make a joke in the show, it's just not funny. I'm gonna play like a minute of the show and count how many unfunny jokes they make.
Oh, ow!
Oh, that reminds me. We have to prop up your head.
I think we're supposed to elevate his feet.
I always heard head.
No, I'm pretty sure it's his feet.
Head. Feet. Head. Feet. Head. Feet. Head. Huh? Did you say something, Kyle?
Oh, look, he's hungry.
Oh, would you like us to make you some of your favorite British foods, huh? What would you like? Some nice cow hoof soup? Whoop. Green means go.
I don't require any food. What I need is for you to leave and not come. Oh no. It's starting. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no, you don't. Get down, you.
Hey, Kyle, all you have is diet sheep guts. What are you doing?
Oh,
Yeah. Not funny. It's so pathetic. I think this is how the planning of the show went. Hey, is this Nickelodeon? Oh, I have a great idea for a show. It's about two little people that go around and say stuff, and they have friends, and they're obsessed with freezy stuff, and there's a wizard in it too. I like Harry Potter, duh. And yeah. You want to greenlight it? That's what I expected. After you greenlighted the Mighty Bee, it's pretty obvious that whatever I brought to you, you would greenlight immediately just to make some money. Oh, thank you. The creator of the show is an idiot. First off, we have the protagonist of the series, I use that term very lightly, Fanboy. This character is... there's nothing likable about him. Nothing. He's a tall, skinny fanboy of everything. While good cartoons have lots of different character traits for their characters and lots of different things for them to go through, these characters have one character trait. Annoying. And annoying as heck they are. Anyways, unlike Fanboy though, who can actually do some stuff and is mildly... yeah, he's annoying. But Chum Chum? What is the point of this character? He does nothing of use and he's just there. There's no point to him. Why is he in this cartoon? Just to be Fanboy's little pal? That's pretty much it. That's all he does. Yeah. And there's no specific side characters to talk about. I mean, they're crap. No one cares about them. Okay, fine, I'll get into them. There's Kyle. Kyle is a wizard, and he goes to the same school as Fanboy and Chum Chum. Why is he a wizard? Who thought this up? There's no reason for him to be a wizard. I mean, it comes from nowhere. He just comes in an episode, he says he got expelled from his wizard school, and then that's it! That's all we get! And he's just sarcastic and British. That's all he is. A Harry Potter ripoff that looks really ugly, I guess?
I'm Harry Potter, school is for losers, I'm totally awesome.
Then we have the teacher and all those other side characters. You have Boog, a really, really annoying bully who bullies Fanboy and Chum Chum all the time. But obviously I don't feel sorry for them because they're annoying as well. Yep. I'm sorry. I should have picked a different show for this first episode. My second episode I'll get more in depth with the show, but there's really nothing much to talk about these characters besides repeatedly saying they're annoying. But I'll get more in depth. There are several major problems with this show. Number 1. None of the jokes are funny. None of them. None of them. None of the jokes in the show are clever in the slightest. It's horrifying. I mean, really. It's stupid as heck, as you probably would realize from what I said before. And, yeah, there's like no plot to it. It's just, that's it. The show is just so bad. Even my cousins, which are younger than me, and in the show's demographic, hate it a ton. They can't stand it, just like me. And most people that have a brain. So anyways, to show you an example of how the show works, I'm going to watch a little bit of it on my computer.
I can't believe I'm going camping with Tweedledee and Tweedledoo.
Oh, I long to gaze upon that majestic...
They couldn't have got better voice actors.
Like some kind of big, pointy superhero thing. Nature brings out his inner poet.
There she is, boys. Great Frosty Mountain! That's the mountain we're going to climb?
Seriously, I think that Tommy Wiseau would have done a better job at this.
What a story, Mark.
Also, another thing. I hate the animation so much. The CGI is just so ugly and unappealing. It's not something you want to watch. It's just so ugly and ugh. And it's, you know, ugh. But it's not well animated. It looks so choppy and gross. The humor is just pathetic. Just like, oh, he farted. He parodied a title of a movie. Seriously, I saw some of the titles of the episodes. They're supposed to be parody titles, but they're the exact same title as what they're trying to parody. Like The Lord of the Rings, they didn't even bother to change the name at all. I mean, there's one called Fan vs. Wild. Ooh, so creative.
Hey, I'm best smells.
Don't you just hate Nickelodeon these days? I mean, remember the good stuff? Ren and Stimpy, the old SpongeBob episodes? That was the good times. Nickelodeon, please stop greenlighting these things. These things that don't even deserve to be on television and are draining the minds of the children of today. I mean, back in the day, humor was actually good. And there are good shows with good humor today as well. Just not on Nickelodeon. No, not unless it's reruns, of course. What else is there to talk about? Nothing. This show is the most forgettable, pathetic excuse for a cartoon I've ever seen in my life. Next episode, I'll review something that I can get more in depth into, and I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you enjoyed this one. So yep, this has been Cartoon Toonsdays. Please comment ways I could improve. I know there's tons of ways I can improve. This is my first episode, so it's not going to be the greatest thing in the history of ever. Just put your thoughts, what you enjoyed, what you didn't enjoy as much. Obviously, probably me not getting very in-depth in the show was one thing, but I'm sorry about that, but it was incredibly difficult with the show. There's really not much to get into. It's pathetic. Anyways, this has been Blake with Cartoon Tuesdays, signing out. Gosh, I hate that show.